Hello guys, welcome to today's session. So in today's session we are going to do test classification with NLP. Okay, so NLP is the abbreviation for natural language processing. Okay, so it's a branch of artificial intelligence that deals with the interaction between computers and humans using natural languages. So for example, we have Siri, we have emails, spam, and we have pixel blocks. Okay, so in pixel blocks we have NLP, and today that is the extension we are going to use for our coding. So let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is to create a block. So we go to my blocks, and then we go to make a, and then we are going to name our block as data for light on. Okay, so we have data for light on. Okay, then we click on okay. So we have our block created. Okay, then we go to add extension, which is at the bottom corner, and we look for our NLP. Okay, so it's here, natural language processing. So we click on that, and then it loads into our model. Okay, so we are going to add as to our header block, the define data for light block, and we are going to change here your test. We are going to type light on, and for where we find the class, we are going to type light on. Okay, so we are going to repeat this. Okay, so you click on it, you do duplicate, right? And then here we are going to make changes. So this one is going to be it's too dark here. And we have remated this as light on. Okay, so we are going to repeat again, going to make another 2 duplicates. We make changes here. I want to steady, so the light should be on, and here we want it to be light is too low. Okay, we have our light on. Okay, so we are going to make another duplicate again. Okay, so we need 9 of these commands, so we can duplicate all 4 and then snap it here. Okay, so this is supposed to be S. Let's change that to S. All right, so the next one would be turn on the lights. Okay, turn on the lights as light on, and then the next one is light is too dim as light on. Okay, and the next one is on as light on, and the next one is I need some sunshine as lights on. Okay, so we have 9 command blocks for the add. The first one is lights on as lights on, is too dark here as lights on, I want to steady as lights on, light is too low as lights on, turn on the light as light on, light is too dim as light on as light on, I need some sunshine as light on. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is We are going to create a new block named data for lights off. Okay, so we go back to my block, make block, and then we have data for lights off. Okay. So there should be a space here, and this goes back. Alright, so that is our block. So we click on OK, right? Okay. So for the same steps we did for data for light on, we are going to do the same thing for data for light on. But this time the class name would be different. The class name would be light off. Okay. So we can just click on this, we duplicate it. Our first changes, this one will be light off, and this one, the class would be light off. So we can make the changes for the class phase since they're all light off. You can copy this, okay, and then we have them here. Okay, so the class is light off. Okay, so let's make the changes here. It's too bright, so let's change the dark to bright. Right? I want to sleep. Okay, I want to sleep. We have turn the light off. Okay. I do not want to study. Okay, so here is light is too bright. Okay, then we have turn off the light. Okay, just make the changes to the on to have turn off the light. And then we have I do not want to study. Okay, and we have off here. So off, and we have I need to rest. Okay, so I need to rest. Alright, so we have for the data for light off, we have the first one to be light off. It's too bright here. I want to sleep. Light is too bright. Turn off the light. I do not want to study. Off, and I need to rest. Okay, so we've created two blocks, one for data for light on, one for data for light off. Okay, so the next block we are going to create is the train data block. Okay, so we go to my blocks, and then we have train data, and we say okay. Okay, so we move this block down here. Then we add reset test classifier. Okay, so I go to the NLP, and then I drag and drop reset classifier. Okay, I snap it to the heart block, snap it here. Then I go to my blocks, I drag data for light on, snap it, data for light off. Then I go to NLP, and then I add train test classifier. Okay, Okay, so we are done with the script. So the next thing we are going to add is we are going to check if our test classifier would really work. Okay, so next we are going to add when flag clicked from the event palette. Then we go to my blocks and add train data. Okay, we snap it. Then we go to the sensing palette and ask a question. Okay, so the question would be, what do you want me to do? Okay, and then we say the same for 2 seconds. Okay, then we go to the NLP and then we add get class of, and we go back to the sensing palette and then we snap answer here. So let's run it and let's see how it works. What do you want me to do? So I'm going to type light is too dim. Okay, then I tick on the correct and let's see. Okay, so light on. Okay, so it's picking the data from here and telling us what to do. Okay, so if light is too dim, then light turns on. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I would want to add some backdrops to it. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to add an if condition. So I go to the controls palette and then I add the if then block. Okay, so I snap it here and I add a boolean from operators using the equal to. So we pick the hex, snap it. Okay, and we get the class again. So we go to our NLP palette, get class of, sensing palette, we put our answer here and then we say equal to lights on. Okay, equal to lights on. So let's make this a capital L. Alright, so broadcast, we are going to broadcast a message. To broadcast a message, we go to events. Okay, so we see broadcast here. So under the events palette, we pick the broadcast block and then we change the message. So we create a new message. We say lights on. Lights on. Okay, alright, so let's add a backdrop. I'm going to upload a backdrop. Okay, I'm going to upload 2 backdrops. Have my lamp off, open it. Okay, alright, so that gets imported and then I'm going to add the second one. Have my lamp on. Okay, open. Alright, so I have my backdrops imported. Okay, so let's go back to the blocks. Let me put Toby here. Then let me position my backdrop. Okay. 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 I wanted to fill the stage a bit, just a bit. Alright, so making those changes. Okay. And let's do the same thing for this. Alright, so we can go back. Okay, so let's go to the box. Okay. Now, so I say when I receive lights on, I go to loops and then I say switch backdrop to lamp on. So let's see that. What do you want to do? So light is to dim. Okay. So let's run that again. What do you want to do? Light is to dim. Okay. So let's take correct. Light on, and we have our backdrop switching. Okay. So that is how you can switch between your backdrops, and this is how we use the NLP. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you in the next session, and I hope we have lots of fun the next time we meet again. Don't miss out on the next session. Bye.